Hey everybody, it's Martha. Welcome to my Shabby Craft Studio. Today is the third prompt for the Journal to Inspire project. And this is the prompt. Use packaging from your kitchen to make 3 pockets, 3 tags, and 3 belly bands. You may use anything you want to decorate them. So pretty much it's pretty easy prompt, but you do have to use packaging from your kitchen. So I had to go empty what was left in this box out. I had to throw away one very stale corn tortilla taco from here, and this I had rescued the other day. So I have these to play with. I have not planned ahead other than to get these boxes and raid my pantry because, you know, I wasn't prepared. Because, to be honest, I went and changed a bunch of prompts around. This project, because it's not a challenge, has been very interesting to try to put together. Carol and I brainstorm at least once a week, usually more than that, because, oh, I'm trying so hard not to rip this, and I don't know why. Frugal, frugal, frugal. I'm just way too frugal. What do I care if I cut it down, right? Because I might want that piece. Where is my... there she goes off on the whole squirrely path again. Okay, so basically we meet, we either FaceTime or Facebook Messenger each other, either on camera or just texting, whatever. So when everybody really liked the second prompt, and we got a lot of good feedback, I decided that I wanted to challenge myself further and go in and, you know, make more work for myself. And I'm having a blast putting these prompts together and coming up with them to be what I think is interesting. So hopefully everybody else is sort of thinking the same thing. We are hoping that you think these are interesting. I have not ever once yet in my journal making or happy making stuff. I'm sorry, I have to hold this on my lap in order not to cut a finger off. So, you know, safety first, right? I have not used a box or any other kitchen packaging. I have used packaging before. I just have not used kitchen packaging. So, there, oh, look at that. It unfolded. I didn't have to tear it apart. At least on the sides. Okay. So that one lost because I did tear that one apart. I wonder if I can salvage these. Probably not. Anywho's, you know, my brain's getting to work here. So yeah, I have not, I think I've used a tissue box once. Not very well. I know a lot of people out there, a lot of you guys that are out there in my YouTube subbies that are very, very creative. And I tend to just kind of not be able to imagine or reimagine a lot of things. I don't know why. For me, I love watching other people reimagine things, packages. I want to make sure I turn my little button. Ooh, sorry. That was loud. I admire those that can reimagine things way better than I can. I really admire you. I've watched many of you come up with forms of repurposing stuff or making a unique pocket or tuck or whatever. So, excuse me, I should have gotten something to drink before this. I'm going to try, but I can't say mine is going to be very unique. I am just not imaginative enough. Now, the fun part about this is there's a little clear pocket there, so I'm hoping to definitely save that. And I think this would make a really nice belly band, as would that. So I think I'm going to cut those. Let's see if this cutter will do it or not. Let's see. Where does this go? I found it once. Where's its home? I don't know. There it is. It's kind of buried behind some other stuff. I have a twirly, lazy Susan type of thing. I hope the lighting is okay. It's really sunny today, but my regular lights are giving a lot of glare. And since these boxes are shiny, I'm really hoping the glare isn't awful and that there is enough light. I am not, however, complaining about the sun, because we've had a lot of cloudy days. I swear that we have more cloudy days in the winter, overcast days, rainy days, whatever you want to call it, than Seattle. I remember, I don't think it was last year. I think it was a couple of years ago. Now, could I use that for something? Why, I bet I could. That might be a little big for a pocket, though. It's going to be kind of thick, too. Let's see. Let's see. But anyway, a couple years ago, we actually did beat the record. Yeah, that's going to be too big. However, well, I have to stay focused. This is not about making a journal or a cover. This is about making pockets, tags, and belly bands. Stay focused, Martha. All right, maybe I'll put this piece aside. Now, pockets. That'd make a nice pocket. Okay, so I have 2 belly bands here. And I have to make 3 of each. There it is. So yeah, we actually beat Seattle in the rainy days and overcast days and whatever it was for their weather. I mean, who does that? Who beats Seattle in the crappy weather department? I don't know. I think it was Seattle. I'm trying to work out something in my brain. Okay, that's going up there. And then trying to work it out in my brain. I don't know. I think I'm going to cut this off here. Come on. My poor blade is worn out again. The more document protectors I cut, the faster this blade goes away to a bad place. So that would be, I think that could be an over the page pocket. I don't know if I'll keep these flips on there or not. Whoa, come back. And then that's going to be something. I don't know what yet. Okay. And then we'll belly bands, pockets, and tags. So I think I'll make tags out of this one. So I'm going to cut these off. Okay. How is it that I have this huge desk and I have a huge table next to me and I have another surface over to my right and I still run out of space? How is that? I did a little rearranging. I moved my Lazy Susan. I moved my lamp. I moved I moved my little tin that I keep my glues in. The glues I use the most in my little Mr. spray bottle. And a couple other things in. I moved that over to the surface next to me, which is my drawer unit. That I have all my inks, my bookbinding stuff, my washi tapes, and 2 drawers are sort of miscellaneous things. I moved all of that over. I have to get a, hold that pot. Get a journal out so I can see. This is my typical size journal. This one is for sale in my Etsy shop, so in case you're interested. All right, let's see. That'd make a nice tag, but that would make a nice tag too. I like tall tags. So I think I'm going to cut this off right at the, I need that for reference. I cut it off right below that line there. Okay, and then and then I can make 2 fat ones, and then, all right, I like fat tags. Okay, I'll make that a tag, and then this has to be cut off. I hope I'm not shorting myself on one tag. I could be cutting it closer, peeps. So I hope this finds everybody doing well. And I hope you are indeed enjoying. I might have to go that way. I think I'm going that way because I think I'm going to run out of tag material here pretty soon. Unless I cut up the gluten-free box into a tag. Which I kind of want to save it for something else. Not that there wouldn't be more boxes, mind you. And we'll do this one the same. Sorry, sinuses. I didn't take my sinus medicine this morning. All right, so I have 3 tags. Let's see if I've got this together. 3 tags. 3 for belly bands. 1, 2, 3 pockets, and that's going to be a pocket as well. I don't know if I'm going to use that as a pocket. So I have all these extras, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these aside. I'm going to try. Oh, that's 2 belly bands. 3 tags, 3 pockets, 3 belly bands, pockets. Okay, I'm going to try and be a little more imaginative, but I have my fallbacks, the things I like to fall back on, and I have a feeling it's probably going to be something along that line again, as usual. All right, let's see. I thought I had these in a envelope, one of my vinyl envelopes, but if I did, I just pulled them all out because I can't seem to. What is wrong with my fingers today? Wowza. I know it's wrong. My thumbs ache. Hi, Rachel Papers. I love Rachel Papers. Love me some Rachel Papers. That's mine. This, I think these are antique papery. I think. I get them mixed up. I'll get a couple of these out. And let's see. All right, I think I'm going to start with those. I'll take that out. I'll take that out. That's a Tracy Fox. These are mine. Okay. All right, we're going to start with this. I think. Ooh, gotta have a couple of those because they go with what's in my book already. All right, enough. Enough, Martha. Enough. That's enough, girlfriend. Oh, here, look at that. There's the envelope. If I just left them in the envelope, it would have been a lot easier, but that's okay. That's all right. All right, all right, it's all right. Okay, I'm going to go for the easy things first. Rubber bands. Where did I put the journal? Here it is. They have to be the right size. So, alrighty. I think I'm just going to cut them off where they fold because if I don't, they're going to kind of, that fold is going to show no matter what. So, I think I'm just going to cut that off. Let's see. Can I cut a straight line with a line to follow? That is the question. Probably not. Because honestly, I have a tough time with it. Okay. Alrighty. That's an extra. So that's going to go in the extras pile. Sorry. I think I'm bumping you. Not trying to. And this one could go a little bit. Okay, these are not straight, and I cannot cut straight with scissors. So these edges are curved, and I'm going to whack them off. Whack, whack, whack-a-doodle. Okay. This one could be a tad bit taller. I don't think that's too tall. If it is, I'll just have to cut it off later. That one's going in the trash. Not worth saving. Now, clean up the mess a little bit. The lumpies. That won't be a very good side to write on if it's that lumpy. So I've been working on several things lately. We are going to have a couple of new digi kits in the shop. And they're just scanned papers. They're not something I necessarily made. Let's see if that's straight. No, it was not. And I made a needle book, which came out really pretty. So I've been busy. Oh, I do have to say, I owe you guys, not just my project people, not just the Journal to Inspire project people, but I owe everyone who tunes in. I owe you an answer. The answer is to, let's see, how much did I pay for this tab punch from Stampin' Up? They go for hundreds sometimes of dollars. They usually go $50 and up on eBay. And I got this on Facebook Marketplace. And I had asked several videos ago if you could guess how much I paid for it. Because it was a very low price. It was not $50 or more. So everybody, that decided to chime in took a guess. And Carol, you were correct. Ding, ding, ding. Carol got the right answer. It was $10. So I was pretty darn excited about that. Works a lot better when you put it right side up. Oop, and you don't get your thumb in the way. So I thought that was pretty cool. Paid $10 for a piece of equipment that usually runs a lot more. Oh, Martha, come on. And so that was pretty cool. And I remembered last night that the last few videos, gosh, I don't even know how many, quite a few, I kept owing you that answer. And Robin reminded me that I hadn't answered yet. I think it was Robin. Right, Robin? And I still forgot. Because, you know. Yeah. It's just... All right. So, I'm going to rip that off there. And I think what I'm going to do... I know these are really thick. I'm thinking, but because they're blue, now these are not going to be written on, so I really only need to cover the top. All right, let me grab a piece of just plain, oh, dear me. Trying to find a piece of paper here, peoples. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Alright, never mind. I'm not doing it that way. I can see wasting a piece of paper. So, I'm going to do this different. Fling everything everywhere. I'm going to do it this way. I am going to... I really need my other mat up here, because of the wonderful things he does. Because I could measure on it a lot better. All right. Now we're cooking. That's the brand new one. Don't want to start with the new one because this one's almost empty. So. Wow. My fingers do not want to work. I don't know if I'm going to get this all done in one video. That's what happens with no planning. No pre-planning. Not that it really matters because I can flip it upside down. Okay. I'd like that to stick and not be bubbly. And you can't see the blue through it because I think this paper is probably 24 pound maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's 20 pound. But with the grungy on here, it should be okay. All right. Turn that down. Turn this up. So far, no real imagination, right? Yeah, my imagination stinks. I really do stink at this. But, you know, I have my fun. So it's okay. I really should not be working on gluing on my mat because now it's going to be all sticky. Okay, so this is only going to be a belly band, so I don't really care what the back looks like, but you do have to be able to slide papers in and out of it. So I don't want them to be, I don't want anything to stick. Get caught is the thing I'm trying to say. So, next few days are going to be kind of busy for me. I am filming this on Thursday. And Saturday, I have an MRI right in the middle of the day. So that's going to take a couple hours out of my time. It's a couple hour travel time. All right, there's my base. And I'm just doing base right now, so I'm good with that. And so that'll take a couple of, an hour up, hour back, and let's see, there, with that right about there. Hour up, hour back, and you know, probably hour in there. So I have to have an MRI of my shoulder. not looking forward to it. Don't like MRI machines. I get a teensy bit claustrophobic, but I wear a sleep mask. When I go in, I take a sleep mask with me, and I can't open my eyes. So even though I know the machine is touching me on the sides and my head is really close to the top when it's happening, the sleep mask keeps me from opening my eyes. And if I don't open my eyes, I am generally okay. But I don't know why. The first time I had an MRI, I was like, piece of cake. I've probably had, I don't know, 5 or 6 at least. And every time it gets worse and worse. I don't know if it's me getting old. I don't know if it's just, I don't know what it is. I didn't used to be claustrophobic at all. So, who knows? So I'm not really looking forward to it, but I do need to find answers about why I have so much shoulder pain. Besides the fact I fell off a bike back in September. It's actually gotten progressively worse over the last couple months. So October, November, December, now January. So I'm on like month 4, and I have more pain now than I did before. So I need to get it taken care of, and the MRI is Saturday, and I have a doctor's appointment on Monday. And then on Tuesday we take the little man in, little Evan, my little heart dog, because he has bladder issues, and he had bladder stones 2 years ago, I think it was now. And yeah, so when a male dog gets bladder stones, they have to have the stones removed medically, because male dogs can't pass the stones, and we don't want to go through that again. So we have to take him in every 6 months or so and get him tested. So that's Tuesday, and he's also due for his rabies vaccine, and he gets a few maintenance things done. He has to have blood work and a urine test, which we take with us. So all not fun for any of us. So okay, I don't know why I get so self-conscious of my husband being around when I'm recording. I have no idea why that bothers me, but I opened my slider door because I am like, whew, working up a sweat over here. Seriously. I mean, like, I am hot. Hot mama. All right, let's see. Oh, Martha. Fingers. Get your fingers to work, girl. All right. Let's see. I want this. This is, I have a set of collage sheets in my shop, digital, and that's where this comes from. And so they are great backgrounds. If you need backgrounds for something, they work really well. Now this is definitely a little bit heavier paper. And so, all right. I had this right side up. Let's see. Of course, once I do this, I won't know if it's right side up or upside down. Is that straight? I don't think that's straight. It looks off to me. Yep. It's off. Little wonky doodle. Okay. It's straight now, people. All right. So I knew I had to do this video ahead of time because I don't know, after I get the MRI done on Saturday, I will be probably wiped out. I may even self-medicate with a Benadryl, which makes me groggy, so that'll help relax me, and maybe I'll snore in the MRI. I won't worry about anything. I'll just be asleep. So one can only hope. And that'll help relax me. And a Benadryl won't hurt me any. I've been taking Benadryl for 30-something years. I used to take one every night. And there were times during the year with allergies that I had to up it to more than one a night. And I was told for years and years and years, no harm in taking Benadryl all the time to control your allergies, right? Yeah. Oops. I shouldn't have done that. Dang it. Darn it. And then a couple years ago, they came out with a thing that said continuous use of Benadryl can cause early dementia, Alzheimer's, whatever. And I'm like, great. Wonderful. Get told all these years there's no harm in it. And then all of a sudden, the one thing I rely on for keeping my allergies at bay so I can breathe at night is the one thing that now can cause me Alzheimer's, and I've been taking it for 30 years. So I figure if I keep taking it occasionally now and then, what the heck? Not like it's gonna, it's too late now. Too late now. Okay, there's 3 bases for belly bands. Now, okay, on to tags. Tags will be the next easiest thing to do. And let me, before I lose those and I can't see them under here, because that'll happen. All right, so what do I want to put as background on that? These were, I think these were freebies from Wendy. I do believe these are freebies from Wendy. Can't remember for sure, but I think. I don't have everything. I have envelopes for everybody, but I printed a bunch of stuff off like a couple months ago and didn't put them in the proper envelopes. So the only things I can really tell you are mine. Oopsies. And usually the antique papery I know, but I think there's also, I have a set of sheet papers from Medieval Mirage maybe, or somebody else. Maybe somebody else that looks similar. And so I get those mixed up sometimes. And the latest Tracy ones, I can tell you. And Rachel. I always know Rachel's because they're so pretty. So, yeah. There's some like that. So, I'm going to... let's see. Okay, just kind of tear it up here. These will be tags, and I can cover the back with regular, I might fold that up over. Maybe I'll fold those over. And then I want to do this underneath. Except it's not tall enough. Shoot. All right, let's tear that in half. And we'll have that up there. And okay. All right. Let's see. Can I put this down here and have it cover? Maybe. Just barely. And there won't be any overlap on those two. Okay. All right. So now this is my favorite glue stick. It's Scotch Create. It's multi-purpose. It is permanent and it's photo safe. So that's why I like to use this one. It's rather gooey. And if you spread it around well, it does stick really well. Okay, oopsies, upside down. It's useful to get everything going in the same direction. All right. So I'm just gonna fold that over a teensy bit there. It wouldn't stay there normally, but I'm gonna put paper on the back too. All right. And this is going. You're so sticky. Sticky. Yeah, so Tony helped. Well, he didn't help. He did it all. He scanned and watermarked all of the marbled papers that we think are good enough for digitals, which wasn't a lot of them. There may be more coming, but we're still perfecting that technique. It's tricky. It's hard to get paper to come out without a white bubble showing, and we're working on how to put the paper down on the surface and not get those bubbles, which is annoying because you have a beautiful paper and then right in the center of it is a big white blob, and that is not paint, it's a bubble where, come on, get off there, where the surface somehow creates an air bubble, and it then makes a white, well, if your paper is white, if your paper were black, you would leave a black bubble, whatever. Whatever color your paper is. All right, let's see. So, yeah, there's that. It's very annoying. And then doing the whole, you know, scanning and all that. Tony's really good at that. So, but even then you can come up with issues like blurriness or blobs or whatever. And then you see a lot of things on the scans once you print it out that you might not see on the actual all right, I'll put it back on that in a minute, on the actual original. But the scanner picks up the fine, and I did that wrong. Well, that might have to be a side pocket, because if this was supposed to be a pocket, why did I make it so big? The pockets have to fit on the pages, right? Duh. No, those are pockets. What are these? I did not do that wrong. That's a tag. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Ignore what I just did. I'm losing my mind. Okay, so that's going to go there. And then, let's see. Tear that off there. Oh, look, it doesn't cover. Dang. All right, I know I have some bits and pieces down here. So we can do that. Yep. Okay, reduce the bulk. I'm going to put that down first. And this is why when I don't make tags ahead of time for a project, it takes me so long. I'm terrible at making tags and belly bands and pockets. I mean, like, I'm just terrible at it. So that's why this is part of the challenge. Because Martha needs some some practice. So we're just going to tear this just a teensy bit more. And get that on there. If I'm going to have the music paper on there, I might as well have it on there, right? And let it show. Let it show, let it show, let it show. All right. Oops. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Come on. Gotta get over there a little bit. All right. Ow. Gosh, my shoulder hurts so bad. All it takes is one wrong move and it's like, ow, 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 ow. And sometimes it hurts so bad I stop breathing. Because it just sucks the air right out of me. So, we'll see what the doc says. Ought to be interesting. I have never met this doctor before. And I have a thing about orthopedic surgeons. I don't like it when the only answer is, okay, well, you need surgery. Tell me why I need surgery. And then I don't, you know, I've been to other doctors for my knees, and they say, my glue's getting a little sticky, so I'm going to close it for a few minutes. And they say, okay, you have to lose 30 pounds and keep it off. Well, you know, if it was that easy to lose 30 pounds, I would do it. It's not like I want to be fat. I've cut out all sugar. I don't eat bread. Oh, excuse me, hiccup. If we have pasta, it's gluten-free, and it might be once or twice a month. I've even cut out rice and potatoes. Well, not potatoes. I'm Irish. Just like my Italian mother-in-law always said, well, I'm Italian, I can't give up bread. Well, you know, it's killing you because you have diabetes. Yes, you can give up bread. But anyway, that's neither here nor there at this moment. But, you know, I'm not eating bread. I'm not eating biscuits. Do I drop any weight? No. I do not drop weight. So I've been a little discouraged, but I decided that I'm not going to pay attention to that part of it. Man, I like me some fat tags. Have I said that already? Oh, look. Oh, it's like 1/8 of an inch shy of being the right size. All right. Fine, be that way. So, I do have potatoes occasionally. I've been eating a lot of plant-based food, but it's just not doing it. I've tried keto before. I'm not 100% keto lover, but I've tried it. I'm cheating because this is a whole coverage one. Yeah, I know. But I have 3 more to do. And the pockets are going to be a little more complicated. At least that one pocket with the clear thing in it. That's going to be a little more involved. So yeah, I'm a little discouraged sometimes. Because yeah, I'd love to lose 30, 50, 75 pounds. I could do that and still not be within the weight limits that all the charts say, but we all know about the charts. But with these male, oh, bother. right, well, I'll put something there. What these male doctors don't realize is when you have no hormones and you, that's what I should have done in the first place, and you can't replace your hormones because of heart disease, and your body aches sometimes so bad that you can't barely walk to the bathroom, then, you know, how are you supposed to go out and exercise like these 30-year-old male doctors are doing? Or 40, whatever they are. So, anywho's, it is what it is. I'll stick that on there so there's something a little different. And I'm going to have to find the paper for the back. Backs of the tags. There. All right. Back to my blank paper. Might have some behind me. Oh, snowflakes. Use that. And I can use that. Okay. I have a mix of things, and I apologize for the noise outside because that is our neighbors who are this, and I have this. So our neighbors who are two houses down. There's a house in between. They are fairly new. Didn't move in that long ago. I think it was late summer 2020. And they are like, they have landscapers there, and they are doing so much. And, you know, I don't know. I guess it's nice to have that money. I guess it's nice to have that money. And put this under there. And they have all kinds of machinery going on out there. All kinds of big stuff. Right. So we have that, and we have this. Need something up there. Then, of course, if you've been following me, you know we live on a golf course. That's not quiet. And there's all kinds of landscapers for that, too. And then we have airplanes going over and helicopters going over. Don't know where those are coming from because we don't live near a major airport. We have this one guy who does flybys. And he is annoying as all get out. Everybody wishes he would just, ow, oh gosh, just go away. Oh, my shoulder. I leaned on my shoulder. Well, I wanted to stand up, and I leaned on the arm of my chair, pushed off on it with my hands to stand up to see the camera, make sure I was still filming. Because if I did all this and I wasn't filming, I'd say, sorry, see, this is what you got. I'm not doing it over. That would be bad. Yeah. So, I leaned on my shoulder, and on my arm, and that causes a lot of pain. And you know, you would think after weeks and months of this, I would remember not to do that, but I don't. I just like to go on and act like everything's normal and abuse my body further. Okay. Has to go that way, so I have to glue this away. Yeah, so it's, by nighttime, I am like sitting with the heating pad on for 4 hours after dinner. Not fun. Now my sewing machine is in here, so I cannot sew any of these on camera if I decide to do so. That sounds like one of those big machines that weighs a lot and it pounds the ground down. That's what that sounds like. Okay. And this one. Go back on that. Hope you're having fun. I hope you are way more creative than I am when it comes to doing pockets and tags and such. I know Angela, our Angela in our group, Angela Toma, she is ever so creative when it comes to this stuff. She makes some very interesting pockets and tags, and she's very creative and imaginative that way. This is, I think this is part of a brown paper bag. Okay. Now in my book, because it's an altered book, I don't have a whole lot of space to put extra pockets on, because I made some pockets out of the pages, and oh, my fingers are so sticky right now, and I'm trying to hurry so you're not bored, but I can't. It's like a comedy of errors. Do 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 do. Oy, 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 oy. Okay, Martha. That is more than your share of singing for one video. Yeah, so I had to shut my slider door, and I had to open the. I had to shut the slider door to the house. Where's that? There it is. Whoa! Oh no! One of my pockets dropped off the face of the earth. Or at least off of my desk. It's in an area where I have to like become a contortionist to reach it. I'm so messed over. Ay, 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 ay. Come back here, you two. Ugh. Well, I can always stop the camera if need be. I had to open the door to outside, because if all else fails, use a card. Because it got warm in here. The sun is shining. Not complaining. I am not complaining, universe. I am not complaining. The sun is shining and it's warm in the sunroom, and I had the heater on this morning in here. But there's a reason they call this room the sunroom. Between all the windows, I have to close all the shades almost all the way down, or my stuff fries. And if I close the door to the living room, this room holds all the heat. So it's probably like 78 in here right now, which for me is warm. And that's why in the summertime, even with all the shades closed and it's vented, but it's not insulated underneath. So it can get really hot in here. So in summertime by, 1 o'clock, I have to move out of this room. I can't work in the afternoons in the summer. So I have to be very, very in tune in the mornings because I cannot work in here in the summers in the afternoons. I have to take stuff like either slow stitch or whatever, collage or whatever, and go sit in the living room where it's cooler. Okay, where are we? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I'm at 55 minutes already. Well, this is going to be a two-parter because I cannot make 3 tags, 3 belly bands, and 3 pockets in one take. I can't. So, all right. So that's 2. And I'll cover this tag. And then I'm going to call that a video. And then I'll have to do part 2. Maybe I'll cheat on this one and just put this paper on the back. Because honestly, I still have to do the pockets and I have to decorate these. I have to have a focal point. So I'm going to have to, once this is on, I will turn the camera off and then turn it back on again. And there will be a part 2. So I hope you all are having lots of fun and that that has a design on it, but now it's all sticky anyway, so I just use it. There's more where that came from. As soon as it warms up this spring, we're going to be back tea dyeing outside again. Oh, no. Come on, move over. All right. All right. Now, I am not going to cut. I am not going to cut this side off, and you'll see why. I am going to cut the top off, but this tag obviously is not straight. Surprise! So, let's see. I don't know. This is not a good idea. I tried that before. Don't do that, Martha. Don't do that again. All right, we're going to just do that. And this tag is going to have extra writing space on it. Okay. And it's not going to be a journaling card because you'll see why. Oh, Martha. Seriously. Oh, Martha. Martha, my dear. Okay. Sticky. All right. And we're gonna. Do I want to do it that way? Or do I want that tucked in? I want that tucked in. Yep, I did that. Lots of layers to cut there. And we have it. So there's that tag. And there's that tag. And there's that tag. All bases. And 3 belly bands. So now I can stop the camera and pick up my dropped pocket that I need to get. And go get something to drink. And regroup and I'll be back with video 2. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful for everybody who watched to the end. As fast as I tried to work it, I'm sure you were still bored to tears. I love you all. I will be back in part 2. This is the Journal to Inspire project. Love y'all. Happy crafting. See you on the flip side. Bye-bye.